Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about Global Lab update at 7 April 2023 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global Lab video was recorded on Global Lab server, so this is all content that will update on our live server in future, and mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server next week maintenance update, and following outside Korea server if they already feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website for Global Lab update at 7 April 2023. First feature update that they mention, Prebis just prepare this Land of Morning Light main quest to become available to do with new character that still have level 1. And don't worry if you starting new character after this new region Land of Morning Light come to our live server. Any boss and combat difficulty from this Land of Morning Light main quest, Prebis already set it to become very easy, but for new character only. So in future, if you make new character, you can do this Land of Morning Light main quest directly, that your new character will be born on this new continent. But I'm still have some question, if new account just create new character and choose Land of Morning Light main quest, because this new region come in another continent of Black Desert World. On this Global Lab update, Prebis didn't mention how this new character can go to another continent, but don't worry, for sure Prebis already prepare the way how new character can go to old continent, maybe using special the Magnus questline. So just stay tuned for Prebis update about this new content for new character. And if you want to know story for Land of Morning Light main quest, actually this main quest is very long, and you can check my playlist to know more detail about this main quest story for Land of Morning Light main quest when I doing it on Korea server. And I record this main quest gameplay from Korea server to prepare to help you when this update come to our live server, so you can finish this main quest without any difficulty with this early guide. Okay, next feature update about class balancing. On this week Global Lab update, there are two class that got class balancing, either warrior and archer. First for warrior succession just got some change for their skill, and also some buff for another succession skill that they just buff this skill damage to become more higher, but for PvE only, because PvP damage reduction they also increase it, so PvP damage still same as before. But I think change for this skill also impact with PvP content, because other than damage, attack speed animation for this skill also will change. And for another warrior succession skill, also got some balancing, especially its buff for PvE damage, and PvP damage still same as before. And another buff from this skill cooldown also decrease from 12 seconds to become 10 seconds only. And warrior flow skill also got some improvement that you can use this flow skill while still in cooldown. And also they just add how to activate this flow skill with another way, just pressing spacebar after using another skill. And next class balancing is for Archer class. On this week Global Lab update, Archer class got huge class balancing, and most of this Archer class balancing is buff for all his skill. And because Archer class is the only class on Black Desert World who didn't have succession form, so all this huge buff for Archer class also improve for both of his main skill and awakening skill weapon. And for Archer class, Prebis just changed some skill input, and also most of Archer skill attribute also got some change. And this is example for combo animation for Archer skill. When using some combination skill, some of the skill animation will be changed and become more faster like this. And then another Black Spirit Red skill, they just remove third hit from this skill, and also just change defense stance from forward guard while using this skill to become super armor, but invisibility when disappearing still same. And then they just increase distance travel for this awakening weapon skill for Archer to become move more distance than before, as shown on this clip below. And this is example for combo skill when Archer using multiple attack skill while movement, that this movement distance skill also already been increased. So when Archer doing combo, he will move more distance than before. And then some huge buff for this skill for Archer, either for PvE damage and also for PvP damage, because both of this number of damage, either PvE and PvP, also got increased. And for another Archer Awakening Weapon skill, also will got some huge change. that they just changed this skill to become flow skill that you can use it to combo with another skill. And this is skill animation for this new revamp skill that you can use it after using another skill, but this flow skill is very long distance skill that can hit target in very long distance. And surprisingly, this flow skill didn't have any cooldown, so you can use it continuously for combo with another skill. And I think this new revamp skill that already changed to become this flow skill will become the most skill that Archer will use in future. And then in future, Archer firing rate will increase significantly than before. So if you're using basic attack with Archer class, Archer will hit more faster than before. And then for another Archer skill, also got some change and buff, and you can use this skill for another combo in future. And another buff for Archer skill is this skill that they just reduce this skill cooldown from 7 seconds to become 6 seconds only, and also they just change some attribute for this skill. And then for another Archer skill, also got some improvement, but in future when you using this skill, if your Archer character is too close with target opponent, when you using this skill, this arrow damage will not apply, so this is only for middle and long range target that cannot hit target in melee range. But instead of this disadvantage, they just increase the damage in short range will become more higher compared in long distance damage. And this is the tell status for this skill before and after change. And also some another change for this flow skill that critical hit rate didn't apply when this skill still in cooldown. And when this skill during cooldown, your hit when using this skill will reduce to become 3 hit only instead of 5 hit. And this skill got bit nerf, especially for its attack range. And another skill that got improvement is this skill that after this change, your Archer character will not got pushback after using this skill. So your Archer character will standing still when and after using this skill. Okay, that's all huge update for Archer class that will implement in future. I think after this update come, this is very recommend to try this Archer class and feel the difference if you already play this Archer class before. Okay, next feature update about seasonal content. At least Prebis already announced on Global Lab server about this spring season graduation. That this spring season graduation will start at 12 April 2023 maintenance update until end of this spring season on official server. And actually update info for this spring season 2023, I already explained it on my previous video about extension and graduation schedule. That this spring season will be extended, especially for PC version, that they just extend this ending period for this spring season 3 more weeks than previous schedule. And also anything for this spring season graduation, I also already mentioned it on my previous video, so you can check it for more detailed info. But I think extended period that Prebis already announced previously from Korea server that I already share on this video also apply for any other region server, so you can enjoy this spring season 2023 more longer than expected. And how to do this graduation still same as before. And also any reward for this graduation still same as previous season. And about season special gift from Fugar, actually I also already mentioned on my previous video, but on this video that Prebis already announced from Korea live server, they still didn't info about what reward that we can get from season special gift from Fugar for this spring season. And on this week Global Lab update, Prebis just announced for this season special gift from Fugar on this spring season, we once again will get this Advance of Walk plus 100 box again. But same as another season, if you haven't claimed previous season reward, either any pen Kapotia accessory, Perilastar, or any other Advance of Walk from previous season, you still can use your chance on this spring season to claim one of these previous reward if you never claimed it before. So for any player who never claimed this pen Kapotia accessory or Perilastar, you still can claim this reward from previous season. But if you already play and claim all this season reward for this spring season, we only will get this Advance of Walk plus 100 box again. So more detailed information about this spring season update, especially for its extension and graduation schedule, more detailed info you can check on this video. And next, some update for new region, Land of Morning Light on Korea server. On this week Global Lab update, Prebis just mentioned they will expand additional 2 level for this level Black Shrine boss rush. So on next week maintenance update, especially for any Korean player, can try more harder version boss 2 more level than previous update, and for sure reward for level 6 and level 7 for this boss will be more greater its quantity than another lower level. And then in future they will add 2 additional jewel that you can claim from Black Spirit, and requirement to get this first quest to get 1 jewel is to complete main quest Land of Morning Light until finish all of them that I already show you on this playlist, that you need to finish all these main quests until the end at part 14 for this video series. And another 1 jewel, you also can get it from Black Spirit. Other than you need to finish this main quest Land of Morning Light, you also need to complete prerequisite quest to craft this Dawn Glove. But you didn't need to craft this Dawn Glove to get this additional 1 jewel. You just need to complete this Dawn Glove quest line. Because if you want to craft this Dawn Glove, you need to finish this Dawn Glove quest line first. And after that, you can start to craft this Dawn Glove after that. And this quest completion for this Land of Morning Light main quest and this Dawn Glove will become a requirement to unlock additional 1 jewel from Black Spirit through this special quest in future. And if you didn't know what it's jewel, actually this jewel is new content to upgrade your AP and DP for your character when encountering boss on Land of Morning Light. And more jewel for sure more status, either AP and DP for your character when encountering any boss on this new region. Because each 1 jewel will give you additional 50 AP and 100 DP, but this jewel status only apply when you encountering boss on Land of Morning Light. And this status will not apply for any other content, also not for PvP. Okay, next feature update about the manor. After this week Global App update, they just mentioned they will add new manor furniture. This is gazebo for Land of Morning Light theme. And this is exclusive furniture for the manor that you can place it on any manor on Black Desert World. And take notice, this gazebo is exterior furniture for the manor, so you only can place it on exterior only. And you can craft this gazebo for Land of Morning Light on Furniture Workshop level 3 on one of Morning Light Village on this new region. But take notice, one of this material you need to purchase its special design that you can purchase it from NPC with 30 million silver. And this is all material that you need to craft this gazebo that have Land of Morning Light theme. That all this material you already can prepare it right now, like 100 pieces polystone, 100 pieces smooth crystal ore, 50 pieces standardized timber square, 50 pieces pine plywood, and 30 pieces wood hardener. And don't forget about its design that you can purchase it from NPC that I already mentioned before. And next, some improvement for new trading life skill revamp. They just add new content that called Gigantic Caravan. And when this Gigantic Caravan appear, you can purchase any trade item with cheaper price and sell it to any major city after that to get some profit. But take notice, stock for this Gigantic Caravan that you find still linked with stock on normal trade manager on specific node. So you purchase all the stock from this caravan. Your stock on trade manager on specific node also will deplete it for certain period of time that you need to wait until next refresh. And after you purchase all item on this special caravan, you can sell it again to this caravan to get some profit because of this scarcity. And this is some condition when this caravan is appear, that this caravan will sell any trade item. But take notice, actually I bit confused about mechanic for this caravan just by reading this translated website from Korean language. So I think I will explain it more detail when this special caravan update come to our live server in future. So stay tuned on Chris Poly channel. But from this update on Global App server, Prebis just want to add more trading content, especially for surprise content in this new trading life skill. And I think this is like special bartering on bartering content that you can get some additional surprise profit when you're doing this trading life skill. And next upcoming update still about new trading revamp. At least after this week Global App update, they just improve this ordering contract window to become display purchase price and current trading price for this trade item. So you can compare price when you purchase this order with current price, so you can decide either to keep this trade item or sell it immediately. But sadly, this information for purchase price and current price only from ordering contract window that you only can access it when you're talking with any trade manager outside any major city. But on this week Global App update, they didn't mention about this information from order contract that you can access it everywhere. And I hope they also update this order contract page to become have similar more information like on this week Global App update. And if you want to know more detailed information, beginner guide for this new life skill trading revamp content, you can check my special guide about this new trading revamp mechanic that I will release later. So stay tuned on Chris Poly channel because I already prepare the video guide about this new trading content to get huge profit from this new trading life skill that I will release after this on this week. And then upcoming new update back to new region Land of Morning Light that on this week Global App update, Prebis just mentioned update 1000-year-old wild ginseng. And actually this is special treasure item for life skill content on Black Desert World that will release in future at the same time with new region update that you can get this 1000-year-old wild ginseng with low probability when playing gathering minigame. And for more detailed information about this gathering minigame, you can check on Land of Morning Light content change after they release it on Korea server that I also already explained detailed information about all this content on Land of Morning Light. And about this 1000-year-old wild ginseng, chance to get this item will not affected with any gathering level, gathering mastery, or hedgehog effect. So this is pure RNG from any kind of gathering minigame. And buff effect that will apply when using this item, still same as Prebis already mentioned previously, is 90 days duration. And this item you cannot put it on central market, so the only way to get this 1000-year-old ginseng only by gathering it yourself. But once again, what kind buff that we can get by consuming this 1000-year ginseng still unknown, but they just mentioning from this item description, this item is rare and expensive enough to trade in all the luck of lifetime. So I think this is looks like treasure item, but in 90 days duration on your character. Maybe we can get additional gathering drop rate for 90 days duration on your character, but I hope we can get more precious buff than only gathering drop rate. And next, about Land of Morning Light side quests. On this week Global App update, they also just add additional side quests on Land of Morning Light story. That level requirement to get this side quest is character level 56 or higher, and also have some specific knowledge for some of this quest line. But Prebis just mentioned this is about story for side quests on specific area on this new region Land of Morning Light. But more detailed info for this side quest still unknown, and I personally curious about reward from this side quest. And next feature update still about Land of Morning Light that they will rearrange adventure journal on this Land of Morning Light to become more attractive than before. And more detail about how to finish this adventure journal for this new region Land of Morning Light, for sure I will cover it when this content come to our live server in future. And also there are some minor changes for this Land of Morning Light content, but I think this is not a big deal because we will get all these changes immediately when this content come to our live server in future. And next about user interface, in future they will add special icon indicator for any buff and debuff that apply on boss on Land of Morning Light, and this is all icon for buff and debuff, either AP and DP for its element on Land of Morning Light boss, either Sun, Moon, and Earth. And next about guild content, in future you can invite and join guild and also renew contract even your character in another server from person who invite your guild or renew your contract. So you can invite and join your guild, and also any guild manager can renew contract regardless their server location. And for any other fix and change, I think all of this not too a big deal. Okay, that's all any future update of Black Desert World that Prebis just announced at 7 April 2023. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. Thank you for YouTube super thanks from Ron Flute. And also my current member, Dubiadut, Jimmy Snake, Doki, Angel, Ayrton, Killsteel, Wemi, Bebu, Iliana Nico, Detraki, Divine Blur, Grosak, Snot, Swordshop TV, Chotomate as gold member. And also for all my silver and bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This is will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. and I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.